Aries, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries, please. All right, so your energy, the Eight of Cups. Your person, the Two of Cups in reverse. They're viewing you as the Five of Cups. What you're not seeing is the Ace of Cups. And your future outcome advice, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I definitely feel like you were in, or you thought you were going to be in, a Ten of Cups situation with this person, a relationship, something solid, stable, secure, something with a future. But it looks like you've walked away from this connection, or there's been some sort of breakup. And I feel with the Four of Swords here, you're focused on your own healing. You're not really giving this person a whole lot of access to you at this time. All right, so the Eight of Cups is showing me that you're walking away and you're trusting in your divine guidance, Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. You're also focused on healing and finding balance. You're viewing this person as the Seven of Swords in reverse. So you may have found something out that, forced a breakup here. Maybe you found out that they were cheating, or maybe you just felt like this was a situation that was taking more from you than it was giving. And you're viewing the relationship as over, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is clearly a separation here. Now, your person is waiting. Now, there could be distance between the two of you that may have been an issue here. But the Three of Wands also indicates to me that this person is waiting. They're giving this some time, because I do think that they're making a decision to come in and try again. All right, so let's see. What do my Aries need to know at this point in time? All right, you're a rare gem. You're a rare breed. Don't waste your energy trying to convince anyone of it. They're not supposed to understand you. So you may have felt misunderstood. You may also just be in this really powerful self-assured energy of like, I don't need to prove myself to anyone. If you love me, you love me. I don't have to work harder for like basic care or love. Now, Spirit's saying, believe in miracles, Aries. You have to take risks. Miracles will only happen if you allow the unexpected to happen. So it does look like you do have some blessings and miracles coming, some sort of new beginning. Now, it may not be with this person. It may be in another direction. And Spirit wants you to know that despite however you might be feeling right now, Aries, everything is aligning perfectly in your life. What didn't make sense in the past will now start to fall into place. All right, and perseverance. You've gotten through survival mode. Now it's time to live and blossom into more. The worst is behind you, Aries. All right. So this person, Two of Cups in reverse, is clearly in separation from you. I also feel like they're making some sort of decision. They see potential for a new beginning here. All right. The World card. They feel like there's still unfinished business. All right. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. They may see you as their Empress, Taurus and Libran energy, or this person may feel like this person might be coming into some sort of higher vibrational energy, making a decision to come back around to you, or that they know they need to close out some sort of cycle. But I kind of feel like they see you as their Empress more than anything. And the King of Cups in reverse. This person is super emotional behind the scenes. Now, they may know that they weren't giving enough emotionally to this connection. But with this King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, I just feel like they've made a decision and they're going to really open up. They're going to really have this emotional outpouring. They know that they've hurt and disappointed you here, Aries, with the Five of Cups. And they know that you're moving on, Cancerian energy. That you're using all of your strength and courage to move in a different direction. But these two horses here tell me they do see this as a soulmate connection. Yeah, it's almost like you moved on quickly, whether you have or not. And that doesn't necessarily mean you moved on to another connection. But you definitely have turned your back on this connection. And some of you, they may even see you thriving. and the Knight of Swords. This person really wants to communicate with you. They want you to come towards them, but I feel like you're doing anything but. The Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. I think this person not only has deep, secret, romantic feelings for you, Aries, which is the Moon card, but I'm also seeing that this person might be experiencing some tough karma behind the scenes. Like they're not dealing well with this breakup. I don't know if you're aware of it or not. All right, let's see what we need to know about them. Child divine, so innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Okay, so this person may be doing a lot of spiritual work behind the scenes. You know, they may be, you know, I feel like they're purifying their energy. Let's put it that way. And we see Virgin energy, a fear of intimate union. This person may have felt overwhelmed. Okay, they may have felt this connection was too strong. It was too powerful. It happened too fast. All right, let's see how they're viewing you. Thief energy, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Now, I don't think that's the case, Aries, but what I do think is you've stolen this person's heart. Okay. I also feel with the thief energy showing up in reverse, this person may be questioning whether or not you've moved on with a third party or if there was something you were hiding from them. Again, for a lot of you, that's just a projection. That's their insecurities. All right. And they see you as a networker. So they see you like your social life hasn't stopped. Now, I feel like this would be very typical of Aries. Not to say that you don't pause or you don't, take time to heal or that you bounce around other connections or to another connection, but they see that like you're still out there, you're still putting yourself out there, you're still spending time with friends and family. Like it almost feels like whatever's happened between the two of you, and for a lot of you it's a breakup, you haven't let it get you down, you haven't stopped. Okay, and it's like this person has, right? This person is definitely like distraught behind the scenes. Now, the Ace of Cups tells me that they are absolutely hoping for a new beginning. They're probably even going to try for a new beginning. All right, and we see the Sun card, and they're going to make it known. Leo energy. They are definitely trying to come in again. The Devil in reverse. Now, I do like this because I do get this energy of this person doing some healing work, doing some focused on their spiritual game, focused on healing. And with the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, we have Cancer and Capricorn here, so there may be someone might have a North Node in one of those signs. We also have Leo here. But with the Devil in reverse, I feel like this person has been healing, or they've recognized, or they see very clearly what needs to come to an end if they're going to have a chance with you here. All right. And we see the Three of Pentacles. Without a doubt, this person is coming in to try to work things out, Aries. Some of you might be open to it, others of you may not. But what Spirit is very clear about with the Eight of Swords in reverse, there's a karmic cycle here that was taking from you that needed to come to an end. All right, we see the King of Swords in reverse. This person may have been overly focused on themselves. It's kind of like they need to pull their head out of their ass energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy also tells me a lot of you're not communicating with this person. You may have them blocked. Yeah, Queen of Cups, because you may have felt like this was just emotionally draining or that this person was emotionally manipulative. And a lot of you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You may feel better without this. So the Nine of Pentacles here indicates that, you may be enjoying the single life, or you may even feel like there's been a weight here lifted from this connection. Your person, they're waiting, and they're definitely unstable here behind the scenes. All right, so let's see if there's anything we need to know, because I do kind of feel like some of my Aries, you are ready to move on, or you have moved on, or you're not going to give this person another chance. But let's see. And most likely because they do have fear of intimate union, they weren't able to go deep enough with you. Yep, behind the scenes, they're experiencing karma. They're going through a tower moment, disaster, because they want more moments with you and it feels like they've lost you. And we see both acting like brats. But I feel like this person, maybe you two are mirroring each other, you were mirroring each other, but I just kind of feel like there's an immaturity here to this person's energy. So let's see what they would like to say to you. Yeah, I'm afraid of what other people will think, so they're worried about gossip. Okay, I feel shattered about this situation without a doubt, but they don't want to chase. It's like they're worried about chasing. And I do think for a lot of you, you probably will reject this person. Because I feel like, you know, you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're focused on you. Like a lot of my Aries, you do feel maybe even better, you know, being out of this situation. Or you've already focused on healing and moving in different directions. And this person is really distraught behind the scenes. Their future actions towards you, the Eight of Wands in reverse. So they do want to fight for this connection. There may be communication, or they may try to communicate with you. But you're going to have to read between the lines of communication. And with the Six of Wands, this person wants you to see them. Most likely they're posting, you know, I'm getting like this person posting, you know, like cryptic messages about the breakup, or maybe even trying to come off like they don't care or they're unaffected. But that's really far from the truth. All right, let's see what your advice and guidance is here, Aries. Clarity comes from distance, so stepping back can allow truth to surface. All right, for sure, and I think you're seeing the truth here. Release expectations and meet reality as it is. Yeah, so seeing things for what they are here. And let feelings matter, but let consistency lead. And I kind of feel like this person, you know, they may have been inconsistent with you, but I feel like they were consistently showing you some sort of emotional manipulation or drama is kind of what I'm getting. All right. And at the bottom of the deck here, we see match the effort, Aries. You don't need to give more to receive more. And that's that both acting like brats. I feel like once you started treating them the way they treated you, there was a huge gap that was exposed here. But ultimately, it's going to be up to you, Aries, what you do here. They do want to come in for victory. And I feel like you're actually in a really good energy, or you're healing, or you're getting into this beautiful place where you feel self-assured, you feel independent. So just make the healthiest choice for you and yours. All right, sending you love and light. Take care.